Let's talk about how to build clearer internal communication without overwhelm. Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm a licensed professional counselor in the state of Michigan, and I work with those who have dissociative experiences. Okay, internal communication is powerful, but can also be exhausting. If you live with dissociative identities, you might have moments when the inner world feels too loud, too crowded, too confusing to track. You want connection, but you also want some semblance of peace. So in this video, let's talk about how to build clear, calmer communication inside your system without pushing, forcing, or getting overwhelmed. Okay, why communication can feel chaotic. When internal communication first opens up, it can feel like a radio with every station playing at once. That's not dysfunction, it's progress. It means awareness is expanding. The chaos usually happens because safety hasn't caught up with awareness. The system lacks an internal structure for sharing space. Different identities use different language, words, emotions, sensations, and all are speaking at once. Our job is to create filters and rhythms, not silence anyone. Okay, establish an internal meeting space. I can't stress this enough. This is so important. So think of an abstract room, some place with soft light. Begin by visualizing or sensing a shared internal space. Garden, round table, even if it's just a circle of light. Invite whoever wants to communicate to come near this space, but emphasize that participation is optional. Say internally, we can meet here when it's safe. No one has to talk all at once. Some people can even just come and observe. This gives the mind a location for communication rather than letting it spill out everywhere. Use containment tools. Containment isn't suppression, it's scheduling safety. Try things like journaling windows. Set a short time to write or draw what's coming up, then close the notebook and ground yourself. Visualization box. Imagine placing strong emotions or memories in a safe container until therapy. Boundary signals. Some systems use internal lights or curtains that mean not now. These tools remind every identity that communication works best when everyone feels secure. Let's talk about developing internal roles or some guidelines. As communication grows, it helps to outline how information flows. For example, one part may act as a messenger between others and the outside world. Another may record information without sharing it until therapy. The host or main fronting parts can request summaries instead of full memories. Think of this as not control, but cooperation. Systems function best when communication feels organized, not intrusive. Let's talk about pace and progress. More communication isn't always better. After any major internal exchange, schedule grounding time, movement, hydration, music, or quiet. Your nervous system needs recovery from insight the same way muscles need recovery after exercise. Remember, integration into one's life happens through rhythm, not rush. Let's talk about what the therapist can do and what their role might be. For clinicians, stay attuned to pacing. When clients begin rapid internal communication, anchor them externally first. Light, sound, orientation. Encourage shared agreements rather than interrogations. Ask, how can your system decide what's safe to share this week, instead of who wants to talk next? Structure equals safety. And finally, celebrate small moments of clarity. Clarity might look like one emotion making sense, one memory fragment connecting, or one internal voice softening. That's communication succeeding. You don't need full harmony to call it progress, just evidence that parts are listening instead of shouting. Building internal communication is like learning to live in community with yourself. At first it's noisy, then it's structured, and eventually it becomes dialogue rooted in respect. You don't have to control every voice, just create enough safety for them to coexist. That's what healing sounds like. If this video helped you understand how to communicate safely within a dissociative system, please like, subscribe, and share it. Spreading accurate, trauma-informed education helps replace stigma with understanding. And if you recognize yourself in what I've described, connect with a licensed trauma-informed therapist who can guide you through this process. You're not broken. You're learning the language of your own mind. That's something to be celebrated. Safety first, clarity will follow.